I'm pretty sure somebody's married a building.
Yeah, so that person is Frank Miller.
Yes.
Also, if you two lovebirds are done, go ahead, skedaddle.
Well, the creator of Rent a Girlfriend probably is not that far off from marrying his life-size statuette of the male protagonist of his manga.
Okay, now where am I?
The better question, Rindo, is when are you?
Yes, that's the better question.
We were chasing that Reaper around Center Street.
I mean, it's not like it's wrong to.
I know, it's just that it reeks of too obviousness, I don't know.
Yep, it's time to talk to Shoka again.
It's kind of like the, well, that just happened quip. In itself is inoffensive, but it is an annoying quality to it.
Although this time, at least we're not talking on top of a perilously high building.
Listen.
Hey, is this a bad time?
What is it this time?
Look, I know we're running after a guy, but do you have time to talk about our Lord and Savior Joshua?
Who?
Ignore him.
God.
That would be hilarious if it turns out Rindo is kind of like Booker in Bioshock Infinite. There's a mark of Satan on his hand.
I thought you were going to
some stuff, if that's okay.
I thought you were going to imply that it turns out actually that Rindo is an alternate version of Josh.
The Reaper were after us from Shinjuku too, right? So I was thinking, we blow Shinjuku up. I mean, I want to know more about the Shinjuku.
Actually, Rindo, you're kind of too late on that one.
Shinjuku technically doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah,
No,
they beat you to
Shiba,
that.
Shoka, all the Shinjuku Reapers. Yeah,
I guess
yeah, the other
Kubo
guy
qualifies as a
was
Shinjuku Reaper too.
He is a Shinjuku Reaper,
wind
yes.
up in Shibuya anyway.
Yeah, let's ask that. Okay, so if they had nowhere else to go, if they came to destroy Shibuya, if they like Shibuya, or if they came here by mistake.
Oh, they were homeless.
Now you see, the Shinjuku Reapers were going for Albuquerque, but they ended up in Shibuya by mistake.
I'm pretty sure the second one is the more correct because, if they like Shibuya, not so much.
You all came here from Shinjuku about 3 years ago, yeah?
Although, in regards to the second one, they have made it clear that they want to destroy Shibuya.
Was Shibuya your only option?
That's also the other thing.
There are plenty of other cities in the world.
It took 3 years to get to this point.
To know about only option, but there weren't many.
Maybe.
You could have gone to London or somewhere.
No. What they mean is that they've been in Shibuya for 3 years now. That's what it means.
That's what I mean. Like, you think that if they wanted to go with the plan, they would have tried to make it as soon as possible.
We had just lost our home after all.
Again, there are definitely pieces of the puzzle we don't have. I've definitely got a good idea on why Shiba might want to do it, but that motive still needs to be a bit explained given some of his mannerisms.
Shiba's the one who decided on Shibuya. The rest of us just followed.
Alright, I've made my decision. We are moving to Shibuya. It's the hottest place for video game characters ever since Persona 5 and Kingdom Hearts made it super duper popular, so we'll make a killing in the ratings there and the stock market mileage.
But sir, I wanted to go to Norwich.
Nope. Look,
why the
first,
hell?
It'll be different than London.
It is well across the pond. We are sticking to Tokyo, thank you very much.
Not to mention, this series takes place in Japan. You have to pick a Japanese city.
Okay. Osaka.
Wouldn't mind, I forgot her name, the island.
If they like it here, if they agree with Shiba's plan, if they're unhappy here... Right.
So
well, since the devs are obviously cat people, we should go to the cat
island. The island of cats, yeah, of course.
Do they like it here in Shibuya?
No, I wouldn't
or
be
do they
against...
just kind of put up with it?
I wouldn't be against having one set in the Rabbit Island. What do you mean?
Do they like Shibuya or not?
It's a yes or no question. Shouldn't be too difficult.
Get the 8 ball.
Yeah, that's the 8 ball.
I mean, you've all been here for 3 whole years now.
Again, that's what I was asking. Like, took them 3 years before she decided, yeah, this place sucks too, let's blow it up.
What if they had to build up power for whatever it is to destroy towns?
And I guess I'm still not sure about how I feel about the city either.
Hopefully you like it enough to not let it die.
But it's not that bad.
Actually, don't you live here?
You don't have to be or act a certain way here.
You might live in a place for many years, Jova, and still don't
Right.
know it that much. Admittedly.
Not to mention...
You're free to just be whoever you are. Why am I hearing the bitty, generic, epic, rousing music in the background?
Go ahead.
I get that.
Remember...
That sounds like a speech you hear in recess.
Remember, Jova, it's very clearly implied that for a long time Rindo has been a very apathetic sort of teenager who doesn't really think too much about these things.
I will say, I feel like he definitely hides it better. At the very least, you get a semblance that he can actually still care at least.
I can tell you,
going off of how
Jova,
he's
that I
acted
did
the
not
whole game.
started caring that much about the place where I live until I was at least 18.
You know what? That is fair.
And then it kind of counts with me actually traveling around the place. So.
The bonds people have to their home places can vary based off of their experiences. Like, even though I've lived where I've lived a good chunk of the life, I guess I didn't truly feel tied to it until being an adult. But that may also be just how scary it is to move.
Remember, Rindo is your typical teenager who's always on his phone and by extension his computer and blah blah blah, social media, which probably means he doesn't get out much.
Well, you know, that's...
than I thought.
When you think about it, that's kind of the big oxymoron of life, essentially. With social media, you feel like you can go and travel across the whole world from the confines of your own room, but ironically, you feel more attached to the world outside.
Alright, what should I ask about Ayano and Shibuya?
Excellent.
If she disliked the city, if she preferred Shinjuku, if she never adjusted, or if she doesn't belong here?
Maybe the second? She liked Shinjuku, but then feels resentment for the fact that it's gone.
Did Ayano dislike it here?
Don't know if she actively disliked it, but I don't think she liked it either. Like, she got forced out of her old home, essentially, and had to move somewhere else. Like,
She was
Like,
evicted.
a place
Like, look,
chosen
it's already-
for her, mind you.
Yeah.
It's tough enough when you move out on your own volition. Being forced to move to another location, especially if you've gotten used to where you were before,
Yeah.
not ideal.
The only one...
Can't imagine any real life parallel to that.
The only
right now.
the only two Shinjuku Reapers who seem to just be rolling with the punches and don't particularly care much are Kubo and Suzukichi. The others very clearly didn't really like being dragged around by Shiba to Shibuya.
Well, it's pretty clear that I forgot her name. My bad. The girl with the Mew plushie.
Man.
Tsugumi.
Yeah, Hype-chan. Let's go with that, Tsugumi. But yeah, she's clearly is either new and under mind control, or clearly someone who has been under mind control and clearly does not, have a consent in the matter.
If I recall correctly, they've implied that she only recently
see.
became a Reaper.
We'll see.
Maybe I should have showed her around a bit more. Oh well, too late for that now.
Ta-da-ta-ta-ta-ta.
I might have to kill her. Bummer. Ayano, I think we're gonna have to kill her.
Shibuya really
mean
is
Shoka,
a special
we're gonna have
place.
to-
Yes, game. I get it.
Been here so long, I almost
I'm
forgot.
not gonna buy a T-shirt. Sorry.
I'd always be hanging out with Fret or playing Fantasy Go.
Pokemon Go for Final Fantasy Monsters.
I wonder how Shoka likes it here.
I play Fantasy Go every day.
Hey, Square, make Fantasy Go a thing. Why not?
Pedro, I would say yes, but they did try to make the tie-in gacha games, that both of them that were in universe in Final Fantasy 15, and they did not took off.
But I wonder what made it so special.
Alright, this is actually a good moment. Check this. I like this one. Go ahead, Shirei. Oh. What? You don't know?
That
Oh,
face.
That is the
didn't
first time
know?
we've seen. That is the first time we've seen that expression at that facial angle.
Go ahead.
Sprites.
I guess I never thought about it.
There you go. See, he never thought about it.
I would just kind of come here and have fun. It's what I do. That's all.
Must be nice.
Must be nice. Upon the sunlight.
To be so sure of who you are.
Who am I? And why do my memories haunt me?
Sure,
My
Shadow.
name
Go
is-
brood
My
somewhere
name
else.
is Rindo. That's who I am.
Who am I? And why can I remember anything? And who is this Maria?
You didn't know who you were?
It's complicated, Rindu.
You see, Rindo, when we all start out as babies, we don't know who we are, but we know eventually we must forge our paths.
Sorta. It's like I didn't know how to be my own person.
So you were somebody's nobody.
Which, if you've been paying attention, creates some common ground between these two.
I'd check Archive of Our Own, but I don't want to risk spoiling.
Well,
myself.
remember, Rindo himself specifically
I already
stated.
posted the data, Drova.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Here you can choose so much about what you want to do, who do you want to be. Remember, Rindo for a long time didn't actually have his own opinions and just parroted whatever Motoi would post on his account. So. So yeah, in Shibuya.
You just read this.
Yes, in Shibuya you can be anything you want.
Wow, so I can actually be an actor, musician, film director, and everything just that easily.
And the city just accepts you no matter
You see
what.
what
I found a lot of really cool Splatoon stuff. In
See, what usually happens is I'll be playing a David Cage game, my wife asks me why I'm doing it, and I'm like, my mommy always told me I could be whoever I wanted, so I chose to be a masochist.
Does it pay well?
No,
Okay, well,
no, it does not. No, it does not. Well, it wouldn't really be much masochism if it did.
I don't know how to deal with that. Also, speaking of Detroit, I saw that a Conan Enroid exists.
Connor is very popular in Korea, remember, Shiroi?
I mean, Connor was one of the only good things about that game, so...
I guess I never
I
thought
s-
of it that way.
There are fans.
I've said it before, and
too.
I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Detroit Become Human is paradoxically both David Cage's worst,
Oh, go ahead.
but also
Sorry.
best work.
Maybe I don't know who I am either. Seriously.
We should
that's
be
why
friends.
That's why Fret hangs out with me.
Go
He
ahead.
needs to constantly remind me who I am.
Go ahead. Shiroi, if you don't mind.
Well, never too late to find out.
No problem.
Well, except for the fact
well,
that you're dead, then with less than a week to live.
I mean, it took me a while to find my niche with Gatonero.
Speaking of which, I think it's
Oh,
I
so
think-
that's how you found out who you were, through the fashion line.
I found out who I am. I'm a cat.
Interesting.
I think it's time.
We-
I think it's that time coming up again. Fret, who am I?
No, don't do this to me, please.
Go ahead, please.
Your cat hoodie?
Yeah, it's the first thing I bought in Shibuya.
And the last.
Aw, look at that. Shiki's clothing line has helped someone discover themselves. She would be so proud to know.
Which is a very strong thematic payoff for Shiki's story.
Sometimes to truly be free, you have to embrace your inner cat.
I like how it's
Go
specific.
ahead, read that.
cat,
Go ahead,
not
read that
even
then.
Animal.
It just spoke to me, you know?
Sometimes you'll be walking, you see a store, you see a cat hoodie, and suddenly you find out, okay, this is it. This is who I am. Go on.
Are you done now?
Yeah, Rindo, are we done
We were
here?
just having a moment there.
I kind of want to focus on the Reaper Chase situation right now. Yeah, they've been having this conversation
shit, we're
while
talking-
people are getting
shit,
attacked. This is so
Shit,
funny.
we were talking so long, the Reaper's on the other side of Tokyo right now. Oh,
And then
right,
the Reaper's
we should
like,
probably get
wait,
back
these
to that.
guys. And then the Reaper's like, wait, these guys wanted to catch me, right?
Shall we then?
All right
As
then.
well.
Might as well, indeed.
I don't have a cat
Alright, okay.
hoodie, but I do have mechanical cat ears.
Okay.
Mechanical cat
Let's see.
ears.
Yeah, they
Interesting.
twitch in response to noise.
Uh-oh, something. Rindo says it feels off, so let's try again.
I'm guessing based off of how she kind of abruptly went, "Are we done now?" Like,
Yeah, that whenever if she
can easily tell.
if she has a moment where she got you'll see you'll know when you've got it right when she has some kind of epiphany.
Mm-hmm.
All right, this time, if we don't know where to go, they came to destroy Shibuya. If they like Shibuya,
Maybe they came.
let's do that. Why not? Go ahead.
So, why did you all come to Shibuya?
The sights, the sounds, the marketing potential.
I doubt it's because Sheba decided he liked it here.
Well, who are you to decide that I can't enjoy the finer things in life, pleb?
Yeah, no, that's definitely not the reason.
Why does nobody think I can just enjoy the aesthetic here?
I don't know though. I didn't even know he was planning to destroy Shibuya.
Okay, now that's interesting. So
Well, remember,
she
like
knows that they just.
she only found out
No, no,
later.
keep
We
in
already
mind.
knew this from the flashback with Ayano earlier.
No, my point is she knows. Well, they knew that
Go
they
ahead.
were the ones who destroyed Shinjuku.
Not until about a year ago.
No, she didn't actually. Yeah, there you go. She only found out about that later.
No. She found out about the plan for Shibuya, but she knew that they were the ones who destroyed Shinjuku, though.
It really threw me off. I felt so lost.
Lost? How?
Well, I mean, we'd only just reestablished our base, kind of felt like home.
Up until then, I just do whatever I was told. Yep.
Yes.
What I do.
But then I started having doubts.
I guess
Oh
it got
yes,
just
two
a
places
little
you've
bit
lived in
weird.
getting destroyed.
Yeah, maybe Sheba has problems.
Maybe.
Like, I knew he destroyed Shinjuku, but Shibuya too, that's one city too many.
So it's not like the Shinjuku Reapers are in Shibuya by choice. They just came here on Sheba's orders. And they've been here 300
Yeah, we
years.
already. That's a slight repeat there, so I skipped that. If they like it here. Yeah, I already picked this one, so because I felt like this is a good one, so I decided to skip with this one. Let's see. If she never adjusted.
What about Ayana? Did she never wind up getting used to life here?
Who knows?
Huh?
No, once again, Shoka, it's a yes or no question.
Huh?
Look, you either say yes or you say no. It's not that complicated.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh, yeah.
There you
See?
go. See, you can do it.
Not that hard, is it?
It's not like it's a matter of life or death. Oh, wait.
Shush.
Go.
I don't think she ever really adjusted.
Because she wanted to go back to Shinjuku?
But the last time we can't go back to Shinjuku, we destroyed it.
You're not my mom.
No, but I'm your dad.
I thought we were all on board. God, I thought we were all on board with this after we destroyed Shinjuku. There's no going back, plain and simple.
Maybe. She probably would have said just as much.
Were Mommy and Daddy fighting a lot in your presence, Shoka?
I have no idea what Shinjuku was like.
It's because it's been erased from your memory.
But it must have been great if the Reapers liked it so much.
Well, there's no place like home, Rin, dude.
I just wish I could see Shibuya the same way.
So it's like that Resident Evil 4 commercial. Imagine a place that's like home. That place doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
All right.
Wouldn't it be nice?
If only I could have made Ayano see it that way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Rindo, wake up. There you go.
Yeah, we read that bit already. If she likes shopping here, how it compares to
not the power
Shinjuku,
Rindu, but don't get
what makes it so
lost.
special? Yeah, we already read this because I felt good about this bit here, so I decided to try it out, see what happens.
I guess. Hey.
All right, so
Pretty well.
hold on. So I'll read these bits. Don't worry about it. Okay, so Shibuya and Ayano, they're both important to me to think that I have to. Hold on. Yeah. Yeah, basically, she said the things the coyote spoke to her. See, I was right in the last option. You know, I think you might not be more attached to the city than I am. Maybe. After all, I wouldn't even be here right now if I didn't love it. Yeah, Shibuya and Ayano, they're both so important to me. So basically, yeah, we broke through to her. To think I'd have to think I'd have to choose between them. Come on, we got a Reaper to catch. And Rindo says, I think that went pretty well. So that's your cue that you've done well.
But
Alright.
there's still more info for us to pluck, so I'm guessing you're gonna rewind again.
No. Might as well keep going, because I don't want to
Probably
drag
could've
this
got
too
a bit
much.
better, but it's good enough, I guess.
Is that you're hinting that there's like an uber great version you could have
But you,
done?
I can only imagine I can only imagine a therapist being like that. Well, that went okay. Could have been better, but that's okay. All right. Next.
There's the
Tower
other
Street
guy that
Records.
should have been pushed off the building.
All right. Skip.
In fact, right at that
Oh,
very
That
ledge.
Reaper,
Exactly. But now we're gonna get some repeat dialogue. So let's skip this bit. Yeah, we should just stretch and move. Oh, this is you, Luz. If you want to
could
read.
destroy Shibuya, then move on to the next place. Easy peasy. No more Reapers hurt, no more friends lost.
Which, yeah, this is where I'm starting to get a good idea of what Shiba's goals might be. The only issue is that the mannerisms don't entirely align with the motive until we learn more about him.
All right. I'm actually wondering why I'm going. Yeah, I think I wanted to, because this is a very important bit of dialogue from this Reaper. So I figured, if I remember correctly, I think I decided to just repeat it again, just to reinforce. But I think I skipped.
Yeah, just to let it flow in. That's what I do.
Well, normally, like if it's repeat dialogue, I usually skip it. But go ahead. So then now I decide to skip it. There you go. Go ahead.
And now
Go
he's-
ahead. This.
Have to make sure Shoka's prepared for the worst. How should I go about this?
And no, the answer "your mom is fucked" does not work.
Shoka?
You alright, please?
Shoka?
Let me guess. You want to talk again?
Oh, I was muted. So
Mute
my
button
rambling
strikes
for the last
again.
minute did not go through. That's great.
Go ahead.
No, it's fine.
Yeah.
Well, you're gonna have opportunity to repeat anyway. So hold on.
Alright.
I'll prompt you
What
when.
is it this time? No, it was more just
Well,
all right. We're gonna handle this with tact, not the other ways.
Ah,
that
yes,
things
attacked,
suggested.
as in touching the guy by pushing of the building.
What's I talk about?
That's not.
Tack. Is that something you make the guy sit on to make it so he hurts?
What should I ask Shoka? When she became a Reaper? If she became a Reaper by choice? If she wants to go back to the RG? Or if being a Reaper sucks?
So, did
Oh,
you
good
want to be a
questions.
Reaper, or...
Yeah, here's your next TV show. Who wants to be a Reaper?
Can you read, please?
Why do you want to know?
Well, think of it like a mystery, my dear.
I'm just curious. Isn't it?
Can a guy
No,
just
there's
have
no
curious
mystery.
thoughts while standing on the ledge over a building that we could fall off of?
It's not that I wanted to be a Reaper.
This is actually a bit of important
But
back.
they were willing to pay off my student debt loans.
Oh God.
Is it? Alright,
Look,
so
I assure you, if they offered to pay off all student
Hold
loan
on.
debts, they'd have people signing up in the blink of an eye.
But they'd have to be dead.
But I did not want to be one either.
Also, remember, Dribs, technically as a Reaper, you can be in and out of the RG, so you may technically be dead, but you can still act like you're living.
I just played the game and did pretty well, or something.
You kind of have to have won to become a Reaper, technically.
Again, it all depends on the circumstance and the fact we have unfortunately never seen a game being played in its natural state.
Yeah, there are some implications that, even in the first game, they kind of implied that games can vary from city to city based off of just how the gods felt.
And when they offered to make me a Reaper, I took them up on it.
Didn't want to go back to the RG. That's interesting.
Remember,
least
that's
back
that's kind of a sentiment a lot of Reapers do. You know, leaving everything behind and just stick to this.
But, that is kind of what they have to take up. Correct, it's implied that Korea's been in the job since
Not to mention-
potentially biblical times.
remember Jova's thing in week 2 of the first game. Go ahead.
So you won your game?
Right, my thing in week 2.
Hold on. So what happened, Shoka? Did you win your game?
No, I lost, but it turned out the other guy was cheating.
Oh.
Wouldn't that be a twist if in that version of the game, losing is what gets you to be a Reaper?
Go ahead.
Duh, as if I'd lose.
Nah, I'd win.
I killed a lot of people.
With a
What do you have to do in
smile.
your- What do you have to do in your game exactly?
Here's the internal screaming.
Remember in week 2 of the first game where Joshua... Yes, you can potentially say that he was lying, but remember Joshua's very strong implication is that he absolutely hated being in the RG because it was the same thing over and over every day. Now, we can say he was lying, but it's still not confirmed that maybe, who knows, it is a potential idea that Joshua, back when he was just a normal human being, he was just that sick of the RG. So he was perfectly happy with being in the UG instead. So, go ahead.
To be honest, I would have been fine getting around.
There you go, too.
Red
There you
flag.
go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh boy. Admittedly, we have seen how that can be the case.
But I got a little carried away, being able to use sights and everything.
I mean, to be fair, Jove, again, this franchise does not explore the possibility, but, just putting yourself in the place of the average Joe that gets told when they die that, the afterlife is not real and you have to play Jigsaw unless you want to be completely vaporized. That kind of will have a bit of an impact on someone.
Mm-hmm.
True, it would. Like, even if they weren't suicidal before they entered the game, man, this game can really mess with your mind.
This is also good.
It made me feel so powerful.
That's how they get you into the pyramid scam, honey.
Yep.
Yep, turns out being a Reaper is a pyramid scheme.
It's a pyramid scheme.
Well, think about it. God's up top. He has his little minions trickle down until eventually the Reapers in the red jackets
All right,
are the
what
one
now?
doing most of the work.
If she enjoyed it,
Cost an extortion.
if she enjoyed it, if it was difficult, what happens after becoming one, or if she thought about rebranding.
Rebranding what specifically?
So, you turn into a Reaper, and then what?
All sense of right and wrong goes out the window.
All Reapers have to do is their job and rack up points. Like, I imagine rebranding is the terribly wrong answer, but, like, I'm curious.
Yes.
Oh no, yeah.
do.
And so now we're not the Reapers. We're gonna kill all of you guys.
If I remember
Remember,
correctly,
Jove,
I'm pretty confident that someone made a YouTube compilation of all of the alternate scenarios from this bit, so you can potentially look for that.
Oh yeah, somebody would have.
Reapers earn points too.
Yep.
This is
Yeah,
something
it's
we
called
learned.
a weekly job goal. It
Well, remember, yeah, we returning players from the
learned
first
this
game
after
already
the
know
first
this,
game,
but
yeah.
but Rindo doesn't know that. So
in enough, and you can climb your way up the corporate ladder.
see,
Oh.
there you go.
Pyramid
if you just believe hard enough.
Boo! Fucking boo!
Like I said, pyramid scheme.
Wait! You mean to tell me that this entire setup that the angels set up is not very nice? You're just now realizing this?
Remember what Kubo said in week 1, life isn't fair and the afterlife sure it isn't either.
Yeah.
That wasn't really my thing, though. Fuck capitalism.
Is that how they choose to get who gets to be game master with points?
I mean, it's kind of on brand when you think about it, Rindo.
Yeah, actually, that's the thing. Right, I started watching Mr. Robot recently, and the main group's goal in that is
The
basically-
1%, yes.
Yeah, they're literally called F Society.
Never heard of Mr. Robot.
It's Rami Malek's show.
Go ahead.
Is that how they choose who
No.
gets to be game master with points?
Yeah, you already read that.
That's a whole different thing.
Yeah,
I just
because
wanted to make
otherwise,
sure-
it's
I just wanted to make sure you were paying attention.
yeah, it's like if that were the case, Izuki would have still been the boss. Since remember, she's been working her ass off to get.
Well,
that
we have
position.
showcased that Shiba and the others love to not cheat, but find ways to exploit the system. So, wouldn't be surprised.
Go ahead.
Okay, so the top reaper is called the conductor. That's Sheba right now.
There you go. For those of you who are not returning players from the first game, let's establish the hierarchy of the Reapers game. Go ahead, Shoka. So the man at the top of the pyramid scheme is the conductor, and that would be Shiba. And Jova's still and Jova's still claiming like Megumi was a far better conductor. Thank you.
Like, to his credit, Megumi was
Go ahead.
like in a duel with God to save us.
And the conductor chooses the game master.
In this case, though, Sheba
Sorry.
seems to
This
be
is true.
acting
This is
as
true.
well.
This is true. Remember, we saw Megumi pick Konishi as the third game master. So
Which is also Sheba right now. Has been for quite a while.
so yeah. Apparently, so yeah. The conductor is allowed to make himself the game master. Apparently.
Oh, this.
I mean- I mean, to be fair, there's no rules saying that the
This is
conductor
not too dissimilar
can't
to
host
something
the
like, say,
game,
the
so-
Guardians. The Guardians of Oa, for those who don't know, the Green Lantern meeples, very responsible. The Guardians of Oa can potentially appoint themselves as Green Lanterns, but that's usually an emergency protocol.
Go
This is
ahead.
not happy. This is at the center of everything, huh?
Well, that's the composer, actually.
God, Julia Roberts as the conductor.
No, that's the thing, Jova. The for those who are not go ahead.
You can say that again.
We're going to bring up the composer, but not yet because for the newbies are gonna get that as a surprise that there's someone above the conductor.
Wake up, Shoka.
She's just smiling.
Again, we're seeing some new expressions from
Oh,
her.
go ahead, go ahead.
Some
Do
are-
it.
Seriously, is he allowed to do that?
Well, considering the angels
Okay.
haven't intervened, apparently yes, Rindude.
Well, who's gonna stop him?
This is kind of like the equivalent of
Rentals.
Konami realizing by the time the 5Ds have that, oh shit, we should have printed more once per turn effect on our cards.
And thus led to either some of the rebrandings of some of the cards, some of the
Yeah,
tournament
the
bannings.
retrainings are in the ban list.
They tried. God bless them, they tried.
Not with Master Rule 4.
Go ahead.
Right, so whoever earns the most points gets to be the conductor.
Something like that.
Rindu. If life were that simple.
It's Rindo.
I got the high score, guys. I get to be conductor, bitches.
My mom
No.
says it's my turn to be conductor right now.
Uh-huh.
So that really does beg the question, how did a bunch of newbies manage to outscore flipping Azuki, who's been at the game the entire time?
Go ahead.
He must have been a hard worker back in his day.
Must have back in his day.
Are you better not be implying that I'm old.
You're not old. You're ancient.
Antediluvian.
Go ahead.
You make him sound like an old geezer.
Yeah, in fact, Kubo looks older, ostensibly older than him.
Yep.
Yeah. Maybe it's like vampires, where ironically the older ones look younger.
Shoka actually liked being a Reaper by the sound of it.
All right.
First
Her
question.
favorite thing about the city, her least favorite thing about the city, where she has. Let's go. Yeah, I decided to go with that one because it seems like an obvious one.
Now that you've been here a while, what's your favorite thing about Shibuya?
And she finally asks this question. Go ahead, Yuri.
I was about to say.
Where are all these questions coming from?
Shoka, not for nothing, you're kind of a bit late to start asking this.
Stoker, can't two friends just talk about potentially needing to
Like,
murder
you
someone?
really would suck in an Ace Attorney game.
Please, like, she is the kind of witness who would actually either give Phoenix a headache or be his ace in the hole because she's that easy.
Look, we don't have time for this. We have to get to
Miyashita Park.
We had to get to Miyashita Park, TM.
Now!
Wow.
So yeah, that's your cue that you didn't
Well,
really.
that was a bad answer.
That was a bad answer. So
We need to get to IR, but maybe I'm just trying to avoid that.
Hint, hint, wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Scary. Not knowing what's coming.
Who may have to end it?
Sorry, I won't so stop.
Benix getting his finger crossed behind his back.
Must be something else I can say.
oh, hold on. Maybe we have one final shot. Let's find Ayano. I'm here for you. You're one of the twisters now. Anything could happen.
Shoka.
I'm here for you. You know that, right?
Ah, going down that route, I see, Pedro.
In the end, it's up to you how we handle IR then. We could try to convince her, or you could be the one to shoot her in the head. You have the most at stake.
Although, is it truly her choice if we're using time travel to alter it, Rindo?
And maybe I won't agree with your decision. Fucking through this family. But I still got your back. I won't abandon you now.
What Katana said.
After all this talking, I can tell you really care about this city.
But does she truly love this city?
And that makes me happy.
Oh.
So, I guess that's all I'm trying to say.
I see that smile, Shoka.
Yeah,
Anyway,
both
I guess you
smiling.
better get to be a shooter park.
No, Rindo, you have to say like you're
When-
actually advertising. Be a shooter
mean-
park.
Shoka has an answer.
Rindo.
Lord Rindo. Oh wait, wrong character.
Wrong character.
Yeah?
You know what's gonna happen, don't you?
Oh crap! She found us out. She found us. She found us out.
Well,
Shit, she knows.
yeah.
She knows.
Rewind. Emergency rewind.
Go back. It'd be interesting if there's
That reminds me of
actually...
an Ace Attorney Casemaker skit that I saw where every time Phoenix resets the case himself every time he's about to fail.
God, Ace Attorney Casemaker. There is a potential field of commentaries there, but I would need to make sure I go for the best and none of the ruddy ones.
Mm-hmm. Shirai, please.
That's why you keep
Okay.
trying to tell me something.
And
To be
no one is
fair-
aware of Phoenix resetting everything except Edgeworth because
To be
he can
fair-
reset games too.
I kinda understand a bit Shoka because Rindo is not being particularly subtle.
Yeah, no, like... Rindu is not the best at hiding secrets.
Okay, right? For Jova and I'll wait actually. You wanted me to think things through before facing whatever it is.
Look, the truth is, we lose badly unless we kill her.
I'm gonna have to kill my mother.
Damn.
I mean, your mom's a bitch anyway, so.
Evs!
And I will. As best I can.
I mean, she's part of the group that's got us trapped here.
I get that, Rendo. I get that, Rendo.
Right or wrong.
I get that, Rendo, but we should be more tactful about how we say these things.
I'll try to keep my head on straight.
Fret, we're talking about the person we're going to end up maybe killing.
Have tact, Rindu. Have tact.
Tact? We're about to end up killing her. There's no
Ringo?
room for tact. Well, I guess that's better than nothing.
In the wise words of Ben Judd, it's better than
Nothing.
nothing.
Just hope I managed to
No,
nudge her in the right
John.
direction. There's a good job that conversation happened in my head.
Yeah, Shiri.
I was gonna say for you and Jova specifically, I know for the casemaker, there's a freeway crossover between Ace Attorney, Professor Layton, and Umineko.
Wow.
Yes! Beautiful.
Also, there's still more despite everything. Damn.
All right, everybody, tune in next time where we change our fate.
Hopefully.
So see you then.
According to the Nickelodeon logo.
Yes.
Yeah.
See
Yeah.
ya.